Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Sorry, I had a weird little swallow thing here at the beginning that was kind of strange. Bertha has not responded to the love letter I left on her pillow. Well, she remembers when we made that child. How old is that boy now, Jurgen? He's 4. It's been a few years. She's gotten older. We have 2, kind of, but not really. But they don't know that yet. We're still only 45. That, it's a reasonable age. Well, actually, technically, I think in the Middle Ages specifically, dwarves and really anyone that wasn't considered, normal-ish was less likely to live long lives. I've actually met dwarves, and it's actually very rare for them to live exceptionally long lives because of health complications. So, 45 actually is kind of old for a dwarf. Anyway, that being said, I've met a 70-year-old dwarf, so back when I did the insurance. Please support me by voting. No, I will not. The peasants spend a long time on the road in order to meet with the priests, or so your court chaplain claims. Is this the man who just tried to make me embrace Lollard? You crazy man. You want me to lose 3 gold to build a local shrine. The prosperity will increase. Sounds great. Well, I feel like that first war went very well. We could try to bring up the total troop numbers by building a militia training ground. The quality of troops is pretty weak, but it'd be handy to just have more numbers. Some carefully placed words where they can easily be heard are trying to get us into her bed again. It worked once. Maybe we just got her... That's maybe what happened. We just got her exceptionally drunk, and she didn't realize she was shagging the dwarf. I think his head should be... Like, if you have the dwarf trait, they should move the head down, like, 6 inches. Like, they should make him short. How funny would it be, like, if your character's head was, like, just the top of his head? That'd be funny. I'm going to entertain myself. Whether or not you're entertained is your problem. I will be entertained, okay? There is no rush. Stop popping up about that. I have received word that your spy master has been spying in one of my counties. Oh no, they killed my spy master. That's unfortunate. He was one of the guys who was supporting my vote, too. Well, I suppose we'll have to find somebody else. That's generally how it works. Alright, I mean... I don't think we actually, like, gained that much technology from doing it either. We didn't get any pop-up events about gaining points. But it does increase your technology spread rate. Spymaster studying technology. See, we're getting modifiers on everything. It does matter, but... I've traveled far to attend this festive outing with Bertha. Oh, she's preggers right now. That's never stopped me before. Let's leave her a note to meet by the stream. I didn't have to wait long for her to show up. So this big, fat, pregnant woman... Well, she's probably not fat. She's pregnant. This is a difference. She shows up. We spent hours chatting and laughing, and I do believe she's falling for me. I lean in to whisper to her ear, I want to impregnate you while you're pregnant. No, let's ask her the star sign. Bertha and I spent a long time making love in the water and on the warm cliffs above. So I guess the game really doesn't consider whether she's pregnant or not. When we returned to the main party in the evening, grinning and squeaky clean, we found that they'd been looking for us. Attendants came rushing and more than a few eyebrows. Well, no crap! She's a pregnant Kaiserin, and we're sleeping with her. It's kind of funny. I bet they'd look. I would look. I feel we are both held back by the lack of a proper office of alchemy. If we are to uncover the secrets of Hermes, the thrice blessed, we will need the proper tools and workspace. Unless you build a laboratory, or our work here will fade. Okay. Let's just pretend like that sentence makes sense. Alright, so it's a mission to build a laboratory. To complete this mission, activate the decision, construct is it laboratory or laboratory? I mean, there's 2 different ways to pronounce everything. There's the right way and the wrong way, right? Activate the decision, construct a laboratory. Got it. Constructing your own laboratory will help you in the various experiments needed to delve into the deeper truths of creation. It can, however, easily get very costly. That doesn't sound good. Let's do it anyway. It can take both time and money to assemble, but without an office dedicated to alchemy, I doubt I would ever be able to unveil the deeper secrets. Damn. Fine for science. Should just be a decision thing somewhere where I can say I am not willing to accept your favor requests. Secrecy is of great importance, as the experiments I will perform in my laboratory will be sexual in nature. What? We may be both frighten the ignorant and tantalizing to my fellow alchemists. To keep intruders away, laboratories are often built deep within a castle, but a more accessible building would likely be more efficient. My secrets will be safe, deep within the walls of Arumba. Let us build an efficient and accessible office for research, or let us build a remote, guarded compound. Though isolated, your laboratory can be as big as it needs to be. The plans for your laboratory will have to fit into your existing castle, or the plans will only be dictated by what is most efficient, but your secrets will not be as well guarded. I don't really understand how valuable these secrets are. This one sounds it's gonna be expensive. Alright, let's invest in the future. We're immortal. I mean, after all, if you were immortal, let's just say you were born in the year 300 and you were immortal, all you would have had to have done is invest $5 into something. Even just a bank account, earning 1% interest, and you'd have millions, if not billions, if not trillions of dollars. It's the whole premise of Futurama. Anyway, in order to properly heat and transform metals or other substances, I require furnaces of differing temperature and flames of different types. The alchemical texts speak of various setups that could be beneficial. Alright, invest in the future! State-of-the-art equipment in the year 1076. It's state-of-the-art, so it's like a cup. The local smiths do not seem to appreciate the great care that must be taken to create the kind of tools we need to work the fires of my laboratory. Perhaps in time they will learn, but so far the results have been most disappointing. We must import the tools. Son of a gun, I'm gonna lose all my money, aren't I? Every penny. To the ignorant, laboratory equipment can appear both frightening and alien. Word has gotten out some of the unusual contraptions that have been built for my laboratory. Well, how'd the word get out? Murder them. A small mob has assembled outside, demanding answers about why I'm constructing so clearly ungodly things. Why listen to rabble? We will make changes to our laboratory to placate the frightened locals, rather than to increase efficiency. Now, ignore the rabble. Ignore the peasant rabble. Sometimes the difference identifying success can be as hard as achieving it. Many metals and other substances are so alike that only an expert can tell them apart. To avoid mishaps, perhaps it would be best to invest in a rich library of reference literature. God. Will the costs never end? The books I have will not be quite enough. Tyrion likes to read. He learned how to read good at the school for children. Oh, Boz, the pottery. It's suited for the kind of alchemical work that I do. My equipments require both the porous orange pottery that can absorb compounds in the crucible and the dark and highly fire-resistant pots in which the strongest metals can be melted. Only the best will do. I've already lost count. How much of the money? All of the money. That's how much money. Well, you can only, you can't take it with you, especially if you can't die. My laboratory, oh, it's complete, thank God. Will it be able to fulfill my dreams of enlightenment? Only time will tell. That gained us 15 economic technology points as well, cool. And we have an impressive laboratory, giving us bonus prestige and bonus learning. My new laboratory is the envy of both those that now live and all that came before me. I dare say even Hermes, the thrice blessed himself, would be impressed by the setup I now have. I have 2 pots made out of various types of metal and stuff. Yay! And we get 200 esoteric knowledge and we complete the mission. Cool. Cool. Good. Next rank requires how much? 1,000 esoteric knowledge. Oh, and we have more than 150, so let's try the thing. And our man has just done a thing. Okay. So, we can try to do the thing. We can perform scrying. It would cost esoteric knowledge. I'm willing to stall getting to the next thing in order to just see what this does. Let's try it. I place the bowl before me and wait for the water to be perfectly still. A regular scrying would allow me to choose a focus for my thoughts. On the other hand, I could use something from my shelves of alchemy in order to create something unseen before. The reflection on the water ripples as I let out a deep breath. I want to know about battles to come. I want to know where my relationships will lead. I want to know what will happen to me as Duke. Some crushed wormwood shall help me. Okay, sure. It increases the chances of having a positive reaction to the shapes in the water. Alright, why not? I mean, you can't take it with you, right? Gotta use it. So what's this all about? He's raised all of his levies because raiders under High Chief of Yatvingya have arrived. Yatvingya? No, it's the next guy over. This man's probably still upset that we stole that province from his, neighbor, friend, brother, cousin, nephew? I don't know. There are just lines, or are they? Yes, I see a forest, a vast forest. We get a reassuring vision giving the following effects: bonus stewardship and learning. We get reassuring vision. Okay, so it's, damn, I was hoping that was a permanent increase, but it's temporary. We're under the belief that something wonderful awaits them and their realm. There's no expiration date. It must expire, though. He looks like he's actually trying to burn this thing down. I mean, he's going to get wrecked. That's probably a huge army. Yeah, there's like 6,000 troops there. You silly raiders. Only I could raid. I could show him how it's done, right? Alright, owner martial skill still affecting the levy quite a bit here. How are we doing on opinion? We have 75 opinion here now. Still have not improved relations with this guy. I'm still waiting. I'm still just waiting to see if getting him no particular opinion on the matter and has been swayed by the diplomacy rating of other voters. Diplomacy rating. It's probably personal diplomacy if I had to guess. Personal diplomacy rating. I don't know. I don't really know how this math works, but I would suppose then that the total diplomacy score of every person voting in one direction would lead him to vote that way too. Or maybe it's the highest diplomacy of either side, of like the highest diplomacy of a single character. I'm not really sure. All right, so they would vote no. It says would vote no. Gloryhound opinion lower than 59. Is that what? Hold on. Is that the actual like threshold for what I need to do to make them agree? If so, that opinion of at least 20 for a pragmatist. That is okay. All right, that is super convenient to know. All right, so I want to see my council's opinion of me. Lower than 59. So we want people to have more than 60. That's not actually going to satisfy anything. I mean, I might be willing to part ways with a little bit of cash just to try to get some stuff passed. Depending on the amount. Plus, I think generally it's always a good idea to have your spymaster like you. And 15 ducats isn't that much. Let's just do it. I want to pass some laws. We'll get 2 people who are now above 59, and hopefully I understood that correctly, and that is how that works. F3, 3. He's undecided. Well, you weren't supposed to move to undecided. You were supposed to move to yes, because I got your opinion above 60. Or above 59. Huh. Opinion of me 38, opinion of me 51. 23 ducats versus 38. Alright. More. Okay. So it's not going to make them yes. It just removes them from the no side. So that's 3 undecideds now. 1 yes, 1 no. But I get a vote too. So that should just mean 2 votes yes. But just out of curiosity, let's check to see. Diplomacy rating is 4. Diplomacy rating is 6. So if this guy's diplomacy is what determines it, then we should succeed. Let's try it. Start the vote. We're going to vote on title revocation allowed. Go. Oh, he became a loyalist, in fact. He actually changed to a different type now. They've instituted the title of revocation law. Was there not a way to see how the vote actually, like, came out? Or maybe I got rid of it, I'm not sure. May you live in harmony and contentment. I offer you a gift of 200, and in return, you will owe me a favor. What are you trying to do? I'm guessing he's trying to do some sort of a law of his own. We're looking at laws for Poland. There's no way of knowing, as far as I am aware, like what he's intending to pass. But if he's trying to abolish a council law, he can't be. Oh, he might actually be trying to get rid of the War Declarations Committee. But that would be fine. Alright, fine, I'll take the cash. I now owe you a favor, Mr. Kingman. Are you going to go hide in your closet the next time we have a big battle? I have found proof that there is a plot brewing in the realm. Hopefully I can uncover it in time. I will do my best. It was one of those situations where you didn't want to tell the truth. Honesty is not going to work so well for me as a spy master if we do get it, but being on your liege's council is not always easy. You have a huge amount of work that needs attention, and there is so much to do. The list seems endless. Just as you are about to give up, Mayor Powell steps in through the door and asks if you want any help. As tempting as it may be, you would be in his debt for it. It's not my direct mayor. It's the Chancellor. So I would owe the Chancellor a favor, and then the Chancellor might call that favor in to pass to force the vote on something. If he could secure favor with the king. I don't mind if we become stressed. And I really don't care if we insult. Oh, does he become stressed or do I become stressed? No, I become stressed. I could become. Yeah, we can insult the Chancellor. It's fine. We don't always get along. I'm not going to do the technology till we move, because that would be sort of wasteful. The Lords of Poland have approved the institution of the ruler ward. See, I was right. Duke Tyrion has voted for the... Alright, favor has been returned. So 200 ducats out. Basically, he paid for my laboratory. Or my laboratory, if you want to pronounce it that way. What do we have then? There was something I wanted to look at, and I don't remember what it was. It wasn't my esoteric knowledge. It wasn't my religion or factions. It wasn't the decisions. Did we become stressed? We did not. That's fortunate. Oh, right, technology. I wanted to see if maybe it would make sense to just spend a couple points on one of these things. Like, maybe. There's some, like, that are actually pretty powerful, and they require you to be at a full level. You can't just be at, like, 1.9. And it's usually in the culture tab. Like, 1.9 does nothing. You have to be at 2 to unlock the actual laws. So there's a chance that I might spend some culture. Like, short reign years would be kind of nice. Not that we're going to need to worry about that. And these ones, though, I think that these do scale. So 1.9 noble customs. This shows that we'd get 6. I think we're getting more than 3 right now, right? Technology plus 5, yeah. So it scales, but it is one opinion. Alright, fine. We'll take each of these up. It's only a couple points. We'll get one more opinion on each of those. Alright, what can we do? King Boleslaw has declared the Polish Holy War for Volhynia. Nice. So this guy... Was it this guy? I don't know where Volhynia is. I've lost... Where is it? Where's this guy? Oh, is this... Oh, okay. Alright, sweet. Well, I think we do the honorable thing. We join his war again. Why not? It gives us an excuse to burn stuff down. And this guy's likely to join the war. We can go pillage that temple. Like the only thing of value in the entire country. Ooh, actually down here. Recently conquered land with a barony, a city, and a temple. And there's another temple over here. The garrison in this province is going to be so weak until we get... No, the barony's going to block it. I'm going to just go for the temple. I did join the war already, right? Yeah, cool. Let's pre-race. There's really no reason not to. Alright, I'm just going to assume that this guy's going to defend because it's a religious war. It's a holy war. They are the same religion, right? We've got trouble Rambava and Rambava. So he should join. That guy just joined. It's maybe it's possible that because he's a child, this guy joined. I'm only showing his hostile to over here though. Oh, there's a second war. Interesting. Polish Holy War for Volhynia and the Pomeranian conquest of Poznan. Interesting. The King of Pomerania, the one-eyed man, who has a lot of territory, has just declared a war for Poznan. He's actually going for like the heart of this land. And he has how many men? 4,000 troops. Oh man, he's trying to take advantage of the fact that this guy just declared his own offensive war. Meanwhile, the pagans are amassing and they're going to show up. That's a lot of dudes. I might not be able to try to go for this cash. I might have to just go join and tag along with my liege. We certainly don't want to go too deeply into the pagan territory and suffer tons of attrition like he did. Alright, yeah, he's coming for the battle. Alright, let's see if we could find a guy with maneuver. Yeah, we got this guy. The bishop could be our guy again. Oh, he actually got fired from that job as well. He stopped being my commander when he was in prison. Try to get him over there a little bit faster. You never know, man. That 11% movement speed might make the difference. I can't watch the battle, huh? That's unfortunate. Come on, just make it into the melee phase, guys. You can do it. Most likely the center flank is the one that needs support, so I'm going to put everyone in the center. We will arrive on the 12th, so let's go to the 11th. No, I think he's routed. I don't think he's even going to make it. Unfortunately, we're stuck now. Because this guy's coming at me. So we stand down. We just go home. Alright, cool. Well, that was an interesting war. I guess I'm gonna watch my liege lose this offensive. It's an offensive war, at least. So he won't lose anything if he surrenders, except for cash and prestige. But this other war, this is very concerning. Especially if I pull my levy out, he might try to come over here and siege my lands. If it's a weak target. So, alright, cool. I'm gonna take a break here. We'll wait and see what happens in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. See you soon.